be here at 10. We are filming. Wow.
10 o'clock. Made it on time.
Wow. No. You don't need to hit the watch because apparently it's not working. It's not as smart as one would think.
1000.
Okay, well, apparently we're going to have to learn your zeros
from
your 50s because you are at 10:50.
I'm here at 10 o'clock, and you know what they say? If you're late, you're on time.
Well,
and if you're on time, you're late.
I don't know who you're talking to who said that, but that don't even make no sense.
Well, it's the truth. Anywho.
I don't think you know the truth.
I do know the truth.
What is this in your hand?
It was on my desk.
You don't have a desk.
I do. It was on my desk, and it said, from HR to legal, read out loud on the show.
Okay, well, we don't have an HR department, so that can't be...
Well, clearly you must have hired one, or you did something.
I think I would know if I hired one.
Now we got an HR department.
We definitely do not, okay?
Okay, well, they want me to read the letter on the show, so you want me to
read the prank. I don't care. It's not a real thing. I mean, you're already 50 minutes late. What's another 3 minutes?
I mean, this is probably your doing. You probably just did this BS.
Yeah.
This is probably you.
I wrote that.
Yeah, playing with me in my time.
Read your stupid prank letter, Reed.
To whom it may concern.
Okay, that could be anybody because they didn't say no names. So.
I guess maybe us. Upon constant review, Filmatic has created much controversy surrounding its continual unprofessionalism. This guy.
That's you.
This guy.
That's definitely you. That's what I'm referring to.
Immaturity.
This guy. That's another strike on you. That's definitely.
Televised vulgarity. This guy.
Okay, well I don't know because they're using big words now like vulgarity. I've never heard of that.
It means like cussing, swearing, profane language.
Oh, cursive.
No.
Cursive. I'm writing cursive. I learned how to
I don't
do
have
that
time to
when
explain this to you. Many complaints, no, that ain't compliments. Many complaints and rising lawsuits, we have been sued a couple times, are being made against the company itself, which has led to an HR department being provided to ensure that these matters are addressed and corrected.
Okay.
Provided? You hired an HR department.
Okay, maybe you should Google provided along with being on time because both of those apparently you don't know what they mean because I didn't provide or rent or buy anybody.
You clearly had to hire an HR department. This is your doing.
I did not.
Your doing.
I did
the
not.
new HR department will be in effect immediately and shall be rolling out a new code of conduct, dress code, and on-air procedures.
Yeah, the stupid hat.
My hat is not stupid, okay?
Well, guess what? It has to go.
It's from
HR
wardrobe.
Guaranteed.
It's from wardrobe.
Well, now it's inside of wardrobe trash can.
Failure to follow these standards could result in cancellation of Filmatic. So you hire an HR department that can cancel our show. This is Zaz backwards thinking.
Okay, I don't even know what that means, but I didn't hire anybody. I keep telling you that.
The changes made will open the door to new and younger viewers, as well as create a new tone and feeling for the direction of the show.
What are we, the Disney Channel now?
I guess we're Disney Plus.
Should we open up with a sign that says free candy? I don't understand why we need young viewers.
There will be a zero-tolerance policy for on-camera vulgarity. Well, you'll struggle with that.
Like I said, that's a big word now. I don't know.
Profanity. Cursing.
Cursive. Yes, got it. Cursive. When I usually do the G's with the cursive. I'm just saying, I'm really good at cursive.
A censorship department has been developed to ensure that we eliminate...
Censorship. I don't even know what the fuck that... Did they just bleep me? Who the fuck bleeped somebody?
But they did it again.
I see that. That's some bullshit.
Hey! That's 2 already. This clearly is real. You trying to get the show canceled?
I don't know who's doing it. It's crazy.
Clearly the HR department you hired.
I'm going to write a cursive letter to them with anger.
Idiot. Anywho.
This is ridiculous.
Censorship department has been developed to ensure that we eliminate negative or derogatory content that could be considered inflammatory or cause defamation of character for all viewers.
Well, you don't have any character, so
he's so funny. Talent will show up on time. I'm always here on time.
Oh, well, maybe you should get a new watch then, if that's the case.
Camera ready. I'm always camera ready.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Not consume their lunch on camera. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, does it say something about drink breaks on there?
This isn't lunch. This is drink.
Well, it definitely looks like a break and a lunch break of some sort, just a liquid lunch break.
Whatever.
Censorship.
Take or receive phone calls.
This is Googling.
Put your phone up. If I can't have my hat, you can't have your phone. Play video games during the live show. No more Switch for you.
It doesn't say Switch in there.
Play video games during live show.
I'm sure they don't mean. They mean everything but Switch.
No,
you have to read the fine print.
I'm sure they don't. The presentation of Filmatic will be a continuing vision of a great body of work for all families that tune into the show. The HR department will give a few warnings leading to write-ups, one-on-one meetings, possible counseling.
Oh, well, you definitely need that.
No, you need it.
Probably since childbirth.
Until the point of termination.
Oh, this might be my chance to get rid of you.
Yeah,
actually. I like that.
I hope they fire you.
Oh, well, definitely they can.
We are a growing and thriving company with a positive mindset moving forward and welcome any ideas to help jumpstart us in the right direction. Thank you for your time within addressing this important matter. Sincerely, HR department.
Okay, well.
You hired an HR department, and it's ruining
it's
us.
almost like you're a broken record. I didn't hire any. Look,
Wait.
Okay.
Janet, is this you? See,
Ooh.
Janet, my girl.
Janet
is. Janet. Yeah, that's good. Janet.
Bud. Got some bad news. Janet, she's no longer employed. She doesn't work here anymore.
You fired Janet?
I didn't fire Janet. Everything was like COVID and everything. Like people were working from home, and then we had to do some layoffs and stuff. Like Janet was inside.
So you fired Janet?
I didn't fire her. It's like COVID, layoff. Bye.
Do you know Janet has 3 kids, right?
4th. She was pregnant.
So you fired her while pregnant?
We had to lay her off. We weren't even paying her like with money. It was like sandwiches, like once
okay, but
every
you
3
can't
days.
fire Janet. We need Janet.
Yes, but now her kids are working. I think one works at Taco Bell and the other one's at H&R Block. So they're doing good.
You fired Janet.
I didn't fire her. Look, we have things. Look, let's just jump right into the show.
Did you at least wish her well?
I wish her well in her future endeavors.
So you fired her. Got it.
Didn't fire her. Welcome to Filmatic. I am your host, the Dr. Babies.
Are you me now?
No, but I just had that in me. He's a Kappa now. This is ridiculous. Just spinning. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, and then you're gonna continue clapping.
And the film, Sir Jed. See, it's better in person. And we are back in the attic with another mild film to dissect.
It's actually pretty hot. It's a good one. I think it's really good.
The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It.
Yes.
Coming to us from HBO Max.
Okay.
And HBO. You know what to do.
Go ahead and hit us with that sponsorship. And as always, let's jump right into our film review. Honestly, when I think about horror movies, this one is a good one, and here's why. The actors did a phenomenal job. Some of the acting, like the kid, did a phenomenal job for somebody that is possessed or cursed or whatever the case may be. He did a phenomenal job to portray that at such a young age. The adult couple that it follows, I think that they are phenomenal inside of this series. They do good. And I don't know how to say this older lady who's usually at an altar. Let's just say she scares the. I mean, her face. She just had. I hope there's makeup on her because that's a scary.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
It's a scary female dog. Let me tell you that. Okay. But this movie, it was good. The music. A lot of times, music inside of some of these scary movies are meant just to get you to jump, and they're filled with nothing but jump scares. This had actually like orchestra-based music that really was suspenseful and eerie, And then the jump scares, whereas they did have some, they were focusing on scary, crazy kind of things happening. There's the point where somebody is possessed or cursed or whatever. It didn't work. Okay, so anyway, did you forget maturity inside of that?
Yeah, it is mature.
Yeah, but definitely Anyway, and his body started to contort in a weird way, and it was just something that you've never really seen. It was really scary things that would freak you out. Now, this is based on a true story, and I really like movies that are based on true stories. And this one in general, there were some things that were unbelievable for a true story, but whether or not it was, I think that those just kind of catch my attention because it's like this did happen to some extent. I loved it, but when I think about it, to give it a rating, I think from the perspective, if we're putting it up there with horror movies, if we're comparing it to horror movies that are A, which is very limited to find an A horror movie, A range horror movie, I think that this falls inside the A-. It definitely has all the components that make for a good horror movie. If you're just looking at it from a movie perspective, maybe, more or less, you'll probably give it a B+. I loved it. I'm going to go with that A- just because if we're putting it up there with horror, it's going to have to fit there with horror at A-. I'm not going to just put it as a movie because I think that when you're dealing with horror, it's the same as comedy where it becomes, well, what makes you laugh? What makes you scared? And that's depends on the person. That can be different for every person that you come across for what makes them laugh and what scares them. But this was something I think that a lot of people would be scared to some extent watching at some points throughout the whole thing, that they're drawn in. The story is good. It wasn't great, but it was good. And the acting and the music was good. There was a lot of points of cinematography where it didn't come across as being like CGI. Like they did a really good job at making it look almost realistic in some consensus with a lot of the shots. Not all of them. Some were like, oh, okay, that's going to be better. But for what it was worth, I thought it was good.
So, what I'll say is, starting off with the story, as it was said, this is based on a true story. So, there's kind of some linear stuff, and they kind of stuck pretty closely to the source material. So I can't knock them too many points for the story not being as good as I hoped it would be. But with that being said, is the story horrible? No, it's still watchable. As far as acting goes, are there any like super Oscar-worthy performances? No, but the kid did a fantastic job. Sometimes when people do these exorcism scenes or anything like that, they tend to go over the top, and he did not do that. He played that fine line really well, and that's hard to do as a fellow thespian. I understand. So,
thespian?
Yeah,
not really.
As a fellow thespian,
we can take the TH off and kind of put an L.
Appropriateous,
okay,
professionalism.
Yep,
anyway, I understand that he did a phenomenal job, and like you said, the lady who played the lady that was at the altar, and that's her real face. They casted her.
They found her. They didn't cast her. They found her.
They did a phenomenal job with that casting.
And if they didn't do a phenomenal job with casting, they did a phenomenal job with makeup because
music was good. I appreciate this not being like a jump scare fest because there are a lot of horror movies that are just jump scare fest to the point where now you just wait for it. You know it's coming, and it takes the scariness away from it. It's like, oh, here comes a jump scare. They play the same music, and then I appreciate them not going too heavy on the jump scares. There were some in here. So I appreciate that different style of filmmaking. With that being said, were there any camera shots in here that super wowed me? No, not really. With that being said, I'm gonna have to give this film a B+.
Ew. Are you kidding me? Are you thinking about the fact of what I said? That if it's gonna be up there with the caliber of horror movies, name a horror movie that should be in the A range.
Us, Get Out.
Okay. Jordan Peele movies?
The Boy.
Okay. Well, better be the first one.
Those are.
If those are A, that definitely falls inside of that range. There's no way for horror movies, if we're comparing it to horror movies, that it falls inside of B+.
No, because again,
take your own advice.
I get that. They were hamstringed because this is based on a true story. I understand that. But those have a really great story on top of those horror elements. And that's what's needed to get in my A range. B+ isn't knocking it. I'm still saying you should check it out. It's still good. It's still worth watching. It's just not a material film.
It definitely is.
And as a regular film, if we just judging it up against regular films, gotta give it that B. Gotta give it that B.
This is the reason why I am the film.
And this is the reason that I'm the film surgeon.
Okay, well, I mean, for how much longer? You don't even have your coat with you. You don't.
Where's yours?
Mine's in the cleaners. Okay, because
so
I gotta.
Just because you got an excuse, what does that mean?
Okay, well, I didn't show up with the stupid hat, and I showed
I
up
don't
here on
swear
time.
10 times a day, like I say.
I told you I don't know what that word means, but I do a lot of cursive.
I don't drop F-bombs and
will
D-bombs and C-bombs and A-bombs and S-bombs.
Well, this is not Pearl Harbor. I don't know why you're dropping all these bombs, but I tell you right now, I don't drop bombs like that.
You don't?
No.
You just curse like 40.
I definitely did not. I don't know. I do curse because I like with the curves and everything.
Do you guys,
with the G, sometimes even my R's with cursive can be
stay in
really
school,
good.
kids.
When I think
stay
about
in
it,
school.
and I've been practicing. Yeah, usually when I'm
stay in school.
So anyway, that's all we have for you guys today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are begging you.
I don't have a keyboard today.
Our subs have died down. Okay, they're no more.
I don't have a keyboard.
Our subs have become Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson and Prince and Heath Ledger. Yeah, they're dead. They're
really?
Dead. Was that dark?
Yes.
Okay, DC. Here's the thing. We need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
We bring all the funny. We bring you the information. We bring you what you need. Okay? Well, I bring the funny.
And we bring the cool hats too.
Okay, well, HR says no.
And the cool stethoscopes.
That's where that thing is. Give me that. You can bring that. That ain't yours.
I did bring
At
it.
least I got this. At least I got half of it. Anyway, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Send some smoke signals up. Maybe, I don't know, put a message in a bottle, throw it inside the water, let it reach our shores. Type a little note to a patient's leg. Send it on its way.
Keyboard.
I don't know. Whatever you guys need to do. Let us know how you guys feel. And as always, this has been another exciting episode of
Film Addict.
That was in my ear.